Good morning, everybody, and welcome to video one. All right, it was inevitable. It was Prince George's birthday, and Princess Parkle went ahead and did one of her well-known pap walks. We were expecting it, and then sure enough, the pictures came. She's also overshadowed the royal family during other events. I've done videos on that, but for some reason, she really likes to overshadow on birthdays, especially Louis. So let's take a look at that. Let's jump in. Let's go. Here we go. We knew it was George's 11th birthday, and we know that Meghan Markle, whenever the royal children have a birthday, she does a pap walk. And this year, she did not disappoint. That's right. Pap Walk City. Now, it was pretty obvious that these pictures were taken earlier because she wasn't as pencil thin as she is now, and then she held them back to be released at this day. Absolutely amazing that she feels she needs to overshadow an 11-year-old. That's right. So she went out to lunch. The name of the restaurant is Trey Loon. And they're saying, oh, she created a fan frenzy because she was with famous actress. For those of you who don't recognize her, that's Kimberly William Paisley. She played the daughter in Father of the Bride and Father of the Bride Part 2 with Steve Martin. You guys remember her? She's married to singing superstar Brad Paisley. He recently held a Biden fundraiser in his hometown, and I read that he's worth like $120 million. So she's absolutely using this woman because her husband is prominent in the entertainment industry. And everybody was talking about the fact that for the first time in years, Meghan is re-wearing a purse that we saw in New York with her initials on it. It's a copy of one that Diana owned. So the pictures were taken and held to be released to overshadow something with the royal family. But I'm a little surprised because usually it's Louis's birthday that Meghan likes to overshadow. Let's take a look at that. So let's start when Prince Louis was but 1 year old. Look at this absolutely gorgeous picture that was taken and posted by Catherine, the Princess of Wales. So what did Meghan do? Well, Harry decided to release never before seen pictures that he himself took for Earth Day. And the first picture, of course, shows himself and Meghan walking in a forest in New Zealand. And the second, which was black and white, showed a rhino resting its chin on a tree trunk. Remember, the pictures are given the night before and released at a certain time. So Harry and Meghan know exactly when the photos are going to be released. All right, let's move on to year number 2. Louis turned 2. Catherine took these absolutely fabulous photos of Louis for his birthday. So what did these Sussexes do? Well, the first thing that happened was Harry and Meghan put out an article about the Fab Four, even though the Fab Four had not existed since 2019. And they tried to link Louis and Archie together. Ooh, Prince Louis is turning 2 on the 23rd, and Archie is turning 1 on May 6th. And this is what we're going to be doing, and this is what they're going to be doing. You get it? So you guys know that usually articles get picked up and passed around. Well, that one didn't get picked up and passed around. So the next thing you know, the PR article released by People on April 23rd to promote a charity work for Project Angel Food that they did several weeks prior. Despite leading with, due to COVID virus, they never leave their house. Next up, Louis turned 3, and this fabulous photo on a push bike, again taken by Catherine, the Princess of Wales. But 20 minutes before it was released, what do you think happened? Well, wouldn't you know it, Meghan got papped with Archie. Now, Archie was 2 years old, and his face is completely shown, and it is illegal to publish photos of a minor in California without parental consent. That's the law. You notice they said they were going to look into it, and you never heard another word about it because it was a setup. This also took place, by the way, while Harry was out of town, and we all know that these pictures always seem to happen while Harry's out of town. FYI, there were links in the article because she was merching her face mask, just like she did when she went to go help baby to baby. All right, let's move on. Louis turns 4 years old, and Catherine puts out these absolutely gorgeous pictures that once again she took of him running around on the beach. So what happens on Louis's birthday on Tuesday, August 23rd of 2022? Meghan put out the story about the fire and how Archie was nearly killed in a fire in her housing unit when she was, on tour of South Africa. Of course, we found out later on there was no fire. The housing unit was a mansion and the baby wasn't even in the room. And it was a heater that they had brought with them that had smoked. Next up, Louis turned 5, and some photos were taken of Catherine pushing Louis in a wheelbarrow. I'm not sure who took this picture. It might have been William. And what happened? April 21st of 2023, Meghan released to the press a story about how she wrote to Charles about racism. And this happened after the Oprah show in 2021, but suddenly the story resurfaced the day before Louis's birthday. Then we have Louis turning 6. Once again, a fabulous picture taken by Catherine, the Princess of Wales. He just looks so much more mature in this picture. And so, of course, on April 22nd of 2024, Harry and Meghan decided that this would be a good time to announce changes to their PR team, including a UK hire. I don't care what anybody says. Every year on that child's birthday, they have tried to overshadow. And of course, the Sussex squad is just going to say it's a coincidence. No way. Now, it couldn't go without being noticed. Thank you to Goo on Twitter for this, that Meghan was cosplaying Diana again. Look how far down her shirt is unbuttoned. You guys, there's a reason why they call her Princess Carparkle. She's so predictable. We all knew that this was going to happen today. Everybody on Twitter was like, when are we going to get the pap walk? When are we going to see what's going on? When is this going to come out? Because everybody knew what she was going to do. And everybody was kind of stunned by the fact of who she was out to lunch with. But once we found out who she was out to lunch with and the fact that this woman was married to such a wealthy, famous man who's a massive Democrat, then of course it all made sense. It all fell into place. You can clearly see they had security with them. The woman can't even open her own door. And they walked together towards the car, but then they separated off because it's pretty obvious that that woman was not in the car. Kimberly was not in the car with Meghan. Now here's the next bit of interesting information. As you can see, the pictures were posted along with, she's carrying her custom Dior bag by a massive Sussex Squad account. And thank you to Resting Dollface for pointing out that no tabloids or online articles were online. Harry and Meghan had these pictures given to the Sussex Squad to be released. That doesn't surprise me at all. We already know now that she employs some of the Sussex Squad, which is why she never speaks out against them. They're working for her. And of course, almost immediately, everybody knew what she was wearing, how much it cost. Click here, you can buy. She was totally merching. By the way, this 45,000-pound necklace she was wearing was the one that she wore at Invictus. Invictus, was paying for her clothing, her jewelry. So Invictus money paid for that necklace as far as I can tell. That's my opinion. But here she is wearing it while she was cosplaying Diana at Invictus not long ago. But please remember, they are always trying to link her to Diana. A subtle nod to Princess Diana, her Lady Dior bag. Get it? All right, you guys, you know what to do. Hit the like button and the subscribe button and follow me over to video number 2. You'll find the link for it down in the description box. Let's go.